Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Video 2 Total War Lost Kingdom mod. And today should hopefully be a better day for recording than yesterday. We are gathering an army force, not to take Paris because we are not going to be ever even close, but to take town, hopefully before the Danish do, of Clarius. Because we need that town. So, in other words, let's gather up a couple peoples. Maybe shouldn't have gathered up that many, but we'll drop another guy right there. That should stabilize the town. And let's just make sure we have any. Nope, we don't need that. Anything else we need to change? Oh yeah, the boat builder will be done next turn, which is nice. We'll be getting that, so we'll throw a barley field. Yeah, we'll do barley fields so we get more money. That's just building that because there's nothing we can do about right now because it'll be a couple more turns before we can do anything. But we need this so then we can take Paris and then we'll sail and march over here. So next turn, OA. Oh, they're still there. Hoping that they actually don't even attempt to take it. Okay, now it's our turn. Alright, I'm going to do another. Wait. We'll build a ship. We need a ship. We'll grab that. It takes 4 turns. And we're all set for the next couple while. We'll gain some more extra monies.
Yes.
74. I like how it's not telling me. 70. 30. Oh yeah, we're gonna send you up that way. That's really best. Alright. So making some money, I believe. Not really that much because we have the entire army here. Where's our got merchants? Can we actually hire another merchant yet? No, we can't. We can get another diplomat though, because that's important. Alright, but next turn we go again. Oh, that is a merchant, and they're being a dick. Probably because that's worth more to them than to me, actually. And our merchant survived. And the rebels decided to come out and play. Well, this time we should hopefully do better. We have a very powerful general. We have 4 infantry. We have 4 units of infantry, 3 archers, and our 4-star general against lots of infantry and 2 archers. So, to battle. Kind of wish the Danish stayed there because they would have helped us and we would have taken the town, hopefully. Let's see. And, of course, we start. Just check these guys. These guys can't do anything, so we'll put them all to group 1. We'll do that. Where's the enemy coming from? You need to figure out which direction they're coming in. Let's play this for a little bit to figure out where they're running. Okay, so they're going to be running in from here. So we want to set up our guys like this. Just run them over there. Grab these guys in group 2. Set them up behind them. Like that. Defense R. And then our general, we need you to go that way. Alright. And of course, since they're attacking us, not the other way around, we have to deal with the horrible fog. General is already where we need him. And it looks like the enemy is going to be leaving their Flemish warband open for a direct assault by our general. We are going to use the same tactic we've used before and just round into the enemy units and kill them. And because there's a lot more units than we're used to fighting, it's going to say that. But we will win, we will hold, and we will win. We are going to probably get our general crappy at him because we are charging technically against spearmen, I think, at least for now. Yeah, there's lots of wait, these are mercenaries, so these are a little tougher. So probably why we're taking such heavy damage from them. We have an archer unit that's actually getting the crap kicked out of it, and another archer unit's getting crap kicked out. And we probably should just stay where we were, because now we got a huge army forming up, and we're probably going to lose a lot of people. Well, that's the point of this battle. If we lose, we lose, but I'm hoping we don't. I've been doing good so far.
Pray something changes in the course of battle. The defeat seems almost certain.
Our guys will hold for a long time, as long as the general doesn't die. They will hold. We need to charge into the enemy forces, use our horn ability to rally our troops, make them rout, run into our enemy axemen, because they are dangerous. And our general's got really high experience now. He's got gold. Run, please. Don't walk. If we can rout enough of them, it'd be better. And we're getting caught in enemy troops. See, the good thing is, as we're doing this, we're still winning. So we'll bring our general into play to hit this large group of enemies coming in, then retreat him before they get caught. Use our archers kind of like a barrier, because we definitely don't want the general to die. He's got 2 golden chevrons, which gives him much better experience. Charge into enemy units. Retreat. We've lost a large amount of our forces, so as an enemy, this will be a much harder battle, as you can tell, as the enemies actually outnumber us much more than the other towns. And the enemy's dead, so we have a lot higher chance of winning, because with him dead, most of them will rout instantly, and all we have to do is take care of the few stragglers left inside. So we'll march our forces and charge them in, and with the stragglers routing, most of them at least, bring our general up, move our archers over here, so they can get into the action, use our general to blow his horn, rally our troops, the archers move here, we can shoot into the... Yeah, and there we go. We took a very, very bad beating, but we still won, and our general is much better for it, and so are some of our other units. So, we won, and we didn't lose any units, because the routing unit didn't leave. So we did it, though. We won. The fight is ours. We won it. Now we just gotta send a bunch of people back in. I'm gonna just walk in, because there's no real point in savaging the settlement. So we have the settlement. Again, we'll do what we were doing before, like that. And we'll actually put those guys together. Gather up our injured units. We'll actually lead the Flemish warbands, but our Viking and archers we'll send back to get retrained. But these guys can stay here. Our leader has only gained actually 2 experience into an extra experience into silver. So, and we have our first ship, which we'll send down to the docks. So that's good. See, a colony has been set up, so we'll just get a vassal. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I don't have to build those buildings, at least not here. But you know, it's just for you know, it's just nice to do it sometimes. So now it's on to Paris in the next couple turns. So end of this turn, and we continue our more or less onslaught of these enemy settlements. And the Danish have decided to attack us. We're going to lose that city, because the Danish have a lot of troops in it, and we're not going to win against them. I know that already. Our guys are very weak. They have lots of soldiers. We do not have good enough troops, nor has our general actually healed. So we're going to lose a very powerful general. We're going to lose that town. So that means one of 2 things. Either the Danish have landed an army here, or they have actually beaten and defeated most of the others of our. Alright, so we have the enemy army here. They are incredibly large. We might be able to win this. I'm not certain, not 100% certain, but we're going to bring our general unit over here if we can. Okay, we're going to start and we're going to see where they're going to head. Okay, so sending a unit over there, so you go over there. You stay here because they're sending a unit that way. Take our general unit out. Alright. Okay, we're gonna take a quick look at what the units they're sending over here are. There are 3 units here. Okay, so it's Spearmen, Axemen, which, see, this is their general unit, that'd be great. It is not, though. I don't see a general on there, which would be a better armored unit. And more Spearmen. Alright, so where is their general unit? That would actually be a good idea to find. Is this their general unit? I don't know. No, this is their general unit. It's the archers. One of the group of 3 archers they brought. So if I can rout at least 3 of these groups, and I can hold the town. So, I can hold the town with the forces that are there right now. I hope I can. This area is probably going to fall very easily. So, we might want to bring in closer to the archers. The archers are going to be our... archers are going to be our saving grace, more or less, for this group, this unit. But our general will be moving out that way. We're going to need to attack the heavy infantry unit. The Viking are in between those 2 groups. We need to hit it because if we can hit it and the spearmen at the same time, we can rout his units. Again, we need to rout his units. That means we got to kill a large number of them. Okay, so the enemy units are coming. I want you to focus mostly on them. These guys up here, I'm going to actually... I kind of want to make them smaller group, more... See, that's the one problem with this, is that I can't do that, which is bad. Even though I really want to. Alright, so...
Almighty Lord, that this day should come to pass.
And of course, our general unit dies. Our general somehow gets stuck in the enemy unit and dies instantly. Well, I think we might actually lose this, so... This is not going to be a very good battle. Because if they take the town center, they... Ooh, wait, the archers are undefended. We might be able to rout them by killing off the archer units. Maybe, probably not, because most of our force of horsemen are dead. And we've lost this battle, I think. We can do some damage, but there's too few cavalry. Yep, the cavalry's dead. This is what I mean about attacking enemy groups. They're normally a lot better prepared and can fight longer. It's just a matter of time. This is... Yep, we lost the settlement. Our faction leader died, which is not good. And they're just going to stream in and kill the rest of my archers off, which are... I could end it, but the valiant stand of our archers against the hordes of Danish... So that means we definitely shouldn't have had those troops moved out. If we had those troops still in here, we probably would have still lost, but maybe not as bad as we did. We probably would have killed more. We've killed 14% when they killed 100, and they taken the settlement. So we need to take this back. This is going to be very hard to take back. I'm going to have to move a large amount of troops down to the capital. Most of our generals need to be going there. Actually, one general can go in there, because we don't really need all of our generals in there. But we know how this ends. We exit the battle. We lost. All of our soldiers died. Our archers and our Flemish war bands actually got the best, but they're all dead. So, first defeat, actually, but I was surprised they attacked us. I actually have never seen Denmark attack before, but now they have, and they're going to take the settlement. They are weakened, though, as you can see. Alright, so we need to see if we can't get another general up there. Yep, our faction leader's dead. We'll take you, send you here, gather up another force. We need to bring you guys back together. Okay. We'll send you in here because you need to be retrained. Then we'll gather some Viking or another archer. You're going to go over here. We're going to actually gather up a mercenary just to add some strength to this unit. Our construction report. Got that. And since Claudius was taken, the Midden Heap is gone, so it's occupied. Settlement is taken. It's not the first time I've ever had in one of these games have a settlement taken, but they are weakened though. And the good thing is, I actually have a lot of... this is probably why they won so easily. Look at this. I didn't know they had Norse Horsemen. I thought... Norse Swordmen. I thought they just had Vikinger. But they didn't. They had them, which is probably what gave them advantage. If they had just Vikinger and the Flemish warbands, or the Danish spearmen, or the Linegard, I don't know how to pronounce that, but if they just had these guys and the Vikinger and the archers, I probably could have won. So I'm going to have to gather a force up here. I'm going to probably take the archer out of this, make it look a little better. We'll have to bring the tax rate down to high so we don't get any damage done to our buildings. And next turn we go. Ooh, this has been a not such a good turn of events right now. Bring that down to normal. Oof. We're gonna need to... The thing is, though, they can't retrain any troops here. They have to rebuild buildings. So they can't retrain troops, which is good. Which gives me advantage of, trying to figure out there's a... So I can build that will allow me to produce more units. Maybe it's in the city halls. Nope, councils, maybe? Huh. Town watch, maybe? Probably a town watch, let's see. Nope. No, I think it might be upgrading to another city, because right now we're a town. If we got a large town, we might be different. Pagan temples, we got this, which is really good. We got that instead of the altar of Odin or any of those. So we'll probably go down to the shrine and then down to the temple, because that adds lots of really good bonuses. Game ground, smiths, punishment. You can get these. I never got to this, but you can get those. Requires court of law though. Gives you more bonuses. Court system. So you need this, which is the court of law. More public order due. Horse breeding, archery range. Sanitation, cesspits and sewers, public health, which is down to public baths, healers, which give you requires a priory. I don't know what a priory is, but something. But we'll have to wait a couple turns, rebuild our forces. I'm gonna actually hire some more mercenaries, like this band, because we're gonna need the mercenaries to help us in this fight. So. And we either just got betrayed or attacked. I don't know. I think we just got declared war on, which is really bad because they're cutting off our a lot of our we'll go for a stew, so it'll give us more public order. We'll be losing money for a while because we're building up an army, but how many ships do they have? They have one. I think we might be able to win this. Can we? No, we can't, so we're not going to be able to win that. Sad enough. It's bad, though, because with that they're cutting off our trade, which is not good. This is building that. Next turn, we'll probably get to build something else. We should be getting more soldiers soon.
Command me, sire.
One more Vikinger, archer. I'm probably going to go for another archer, actually, after that. Get a good, decent bonus. And we'll be using him. He's the Duke of Normandy. We're going to try to retake this area. They're slightly weakened because of the fighting. Not much. And that was my phone, if you heard that, by the way. That was just alerts, which I'm going to turn those down because that's going to get distracting if that keeps happening. All right, next turn. I'm surprised they attacked us. They have other troops. But they still are not strong enough to march southward to take any of my settlements. I'm actually going to just recruit another one of those guys and another boat. I'm thinking that would be better than nothing. We got our small farms. We'll get a trader here, gain more money. And then I think it's going to be about time I move up and marshal my forces into a decent fighting force. If I can defeat this army coming out, which is 2 units... And he died because I accidentally made him go in there. We know how many units are in here. We don't need to know how many units are in there. We know where the rich federal city is, but we're not going to worry about that. Alright, next turn. See, I'm hoping that...
An order.
which one's less expensive? That guy's less expensive. Let's gather him up, and we'll...
They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
Ooh, this might be bad. Let's fight on the field of battle, though.
Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall
Ooh,
utterly crush
this might
them.
be bad. We can take this town and hold it, you know, we'll be set. But we gotta take it again first, which is the hard part. But if we take it, you know, we're in.
The
But we
battle
need to
seems
hold
be
it too.
swinging in our favor.
Alright, so
From such tidings does
we need to
victory
find a
emerge.
decent defensive location. I'm thinking of putting my archers up here on this hill. So gather my 2 archer units up. Okay, gather up our Vikinger to a formidable force. Up here. Okay, so this is how our army's going to be set up. Vikinger are going to provide a decent enough meat shield for now. I'm going to try to put them like that. The rest of the army, which is mostly mercs, will provide most of the defense as they'll be taking the attack. Our general, however, will probably be the one that will be using the most.
The enemy
So we'll
have
start
brought
the
up
battle.
more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in gallantry.
If we can defeat this force before the other enemy army gets up, you know, that's good. So actually, what do they have here? Ooh, they have Vikinger. We'll hit the Vikinger first because they will be a lot more recepting of my charge than their spearmen fens, which they were, which is good. I want to stop them and hit the Vikinger. Retreat back out. Charge the Vikinger again. We want to kill. Oh, there's enemy extra forces coming in. And retreat.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
If we can
will smash
numb
them.
down these guys to a point where they are not as likely to win, we can decimate the enemy forces of the incoming army. Because we have a decent position there. Alright, the enemy is in, so we'll start sending our general off that way. Okay, so what do they have on this flank? Okay, so they have Vikinger, it looks like. Right? Where's that? Yep, that's Vikinger. So, we're going to take our general unit, and we'll stealthily move him up into here, so we can get a direct charge through the woods into them. Again, they're probably not going to move, but if I can force them to move, or at least take apart their army with the general, we'll be a lot better off than we were before. And again, charging from the force gives us no advantage
Battle is very
whatsoever,
much in our
but hopefully our
favour.
general
If we
isn't the
remain
one that's
true
caught
and
in there.
steadfast, victory will be ours.
If we can get the enemy to also send troops into the force. Nope, they didn't. They'll keep moving their troops around, but eventually I'll do enough damage on them that it won't matter anyway. Here's the second charge. Really, we should be charging from behind them, because that will do the most damage out of everything. But we also got to be careful, because they do have archers. Those archers are pretty dangerous. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can't get the general to go behind the enemy army. They won't move, but if I... Ooh, nope. Come on. Get them. Alright, gather. You will not survive that if you stay in there too long. If we stay in the wooded areas more often, we'll live a little bit longer. But we need to definitely reduce the number of their troops. We've already killed 16%, so that gives us advantage, and just decimated that archer unit. that arch unit's basically useless now with 16 men in there. So we're just going to kill it off because it's not going to live through
Good
this.
tidings. The
Oh,
enemy
and we even killed their
general
general,
has
so
no
their
army.
guys will have a lot
He
less morale
flees
than
the
ours
field
will.
of battle. The
And
bandits
even that unit's now fleeing. And since the general's gone, they can't recall them back. We'll charge one more time, and then we'll start moving our troops up slightly. I'd rather charge the archers, but if I can charge their melee units and do damage that way, it's better off. Alright, getting out of there. I'm going to bring our general over here. Now this is more or less, if we can weaken them enough or kill enough of them off that we can win, then that would be good. They're not going to move. Actually, are they moving back or are they moving forward? Okay, they're running. Wait, are they going forward now? I can't tell. They're like moving around weirdly. Nope, they're charged. Wait, what are they doing? See, the problem is technically, if I move forward, they will move forward as well, and they will have a better advantage. So what we're going to do is we're going to move forward like that, fall forward like, actually fall forward like this, with our archers slightly behind like that, with our general behind them. There we go. This way, we're going to force them to march onto our troops. Nope, still not marching. That's a pretty awkward line if I've ever seen one. Let's match them up like that. Let's march these guys forward first, followed quickly by them, and even quicker by these guys. And we'll take our general and send him that way, and have the archer units aim and fire into their archer units. Their infantry should be moving. If not, we'll just let our archers kill off their archers, because that's... if we can rout their archers, we'll win this, so... And they're moving. Wait a second, are they moving a force this way? They are. Move this way.
Our men are winning the
Cut
battle.
those guys off.
If we continue like
You
this,
charge
we will
into that
smash
way,
the
and you
enemy.
charge into that way. General unit, get into the trees. Archers, shoot at... actually, shoot at that enemy. Shoot at that Viking that's out of there. Just wait till those guys get out of the way. Charge them, force them to rout, charge into the archers to force them to rout. Can't do that because instead of going through the open
The
way,
enemy
they
army
decide to go
flees the
through this
field.
dumb way.
Pursue and run them down.
Okay, charge into those archers. Rout the archers, please. Rout them. Okay, turn around, rout into the enemy forces. Trying to rout, and now rout into the enemy forces still fighting. Break them. Charge out of there. End the battle.
This is a
We killed
clear
300 of
victory.
their
It goes
guys
to
from the
only men
town.
of great virtue and valor.
So our bodyguard lost a lot of people. So it's not in good straits, but we've used this effectiveness very well to reduce the size of the enemy army, kill off its general. We're executing these prisoners of war so we can weaken their town forces. We gathered up our forces that are still alive. We'll force them with each other. Then we will declare war on this town. We'll assault the town right away. And we will begin the assault because I don't want to attack that army.
There'll be no escaping us now.
Because that army does have a lot of troops. But if I can at least get a turn to heal, my general's entire bodyguard will come back. And I can use that to advantage. And that sound was me cracking my knuckles. Let's get into this. Alright, so we want to attack from here. And I think we can get the enemy troops to come through this location. So if we go like this. Like that. There we go. I was pressing F and I was like, why am I pressing F? Now repeat to press F. F and D. Orders like that. Archers right here. This. General here. Start battle. Okay, our general's not here. Oh, and that's the timer. But we'll continue until this battle's over. And we want to see... Are they trying to come around? Ooh, no, they're coming out. Let's see if we can. Let's wait for... Actually, our general completely healed after that battle. And actually has more troops, because they normally have 30. So those are just archers right there? Those are just archers. Charge those. Charge them. Charge the spearmen and the archers. There's very few of those guys over there. Charge them. Go back and charge. Get out of there. Charge them again. My chargers are messing up because I'm trying to click on the unit, but can't really see them. There we go. You can just kill a couple. If we can kill those archers, it'd be great. But we can't. We might be able to. Get in there. Don't follow them into the city. Don't follow them into the city. That's death trap. Alright. Are they coming out? Nope. Like, how many guys are in here? Okay, there's very few. You don't just charge the mercenaries in. The mercenaries will go in first, because they are expendable units that can go in. Hopefully I still have a couple of them, because I would rather like to keep some of them around for the next battle that's coming up. So, after this battle, I'll end the turn. Actually, I won't end the turn, I'll save, because I know if I end the turn, the enemy force will come and attack. So we need to get in here. So charge in. It's going to be a very, very hairy fight. So we'll take our general unit and we'll actually get him over that way.
Very much in our favor. If we remain true and
watching him as well to make sure he doesn't go through
ours.
the enemy town. So we can charge right into those archers. Ha ha ha. By doing that, it's going to actually hurt them because I'm attacking from two sides, which will demoralize their troops. Now we can charge again, which is better because these guys are not very good at fighting in melee combat. Get my general out. If you look at that, we're technically winning. I just rather kill off as many archers as I can, and many of the other forces blow the horn, because the horn will figure our troops. The Vikinger, again, it shows how tough they are. They're just standing there and taking us. And by doing this, the game is basically almost screwed my general, to the point where he may die, so we're not going to let him go on there. So just murder them. Just watch this battle as they slowly murder them, because they will murder them. Again, the mercenaries are very good when the enemy is like 1 or 2 units, because they will just go through them. Like the one unit of Norse swordsmen are probably going to be what's going to do more damage against my guys. But we've lost and retaken a town, which is amazing. And that was my chair making a sound from sitting on it. But we've done it. And I am very happy. This was very stressful doing that, because I didn't expect to lose the town. Actually, are we losing a lot of troops here? I don't know. We are. I think I'm going to send the Vikinger now. Send in reinforcements. I don't think these guys are... Yeah, these guys are steady. They're not going to retreat, but... just for the sake of it, I'd rather get all my guys in here. I would like to have the Vikinger to have experience, but they're not going to have experience. So we're not going to... actually combine the guys with this guys. Well, charge you guys directly in. And we'll just sit here and watch slowly as the percents go up.
If we continue like this,
we'll actually take down our enemy general, our general unit, because we can go behind them and hit them from behind, which we should have done instead of going from the side. But I wanted to kill the archer unit because the archer unit was harassing my units, and I didn't like that because they are very good. Charge, horn a blow, haha, into behind, which is a lot more effective than attacking directly in the front, and you are not leaving, which means one of you guys die. One of you guys die because you guys couldn't just go in there.
Our men are winning the battle. Behold how our
And we crushed
this
them.
is a clear victory.
We only
The
lost
Ghost
119
only men of
troops
great
against their
virtue and
270.
valor.
Our general did not much. Our actual mercenaries did the best. But you gain experience, which is good. And that, my friends, is the end of this recording. I'll probably continue recording afterwards, but I'm ending this one right when I occupy the town.
Victory!
We're actually going to
Nothing
repair
can
that
stop
because that's a
us
pretty good
now.
building, but I want to
Another
continue on
settlement
our
falls
thing.
before
And there we go.
us. Victory!
That is the end of this recording, and I hope you like this video, and see you next time.